As somebody who's had a lot of sex and helped a lot of other people have better sex, I want to tell you the number one thing that you should be focusing on. And that is to let go of the goal of orgasm and be non goal oriented in your sex. Hear me out. You might not like that because we have our attachments to orgasms. And hey, I'm all for it. They're wonderful. If you can get there easefully, joyfully, if it's good for you, marvelous. Have all the orgasms. What I want you to think about, though, is the pressure that you might be putting on yourself and on your partners if you are fixated on that goal and all that you're missing out on by having those blinders on. It's like one track mindedness. So, we come to sexual encounters for many, many different reasons to get different needs met. We might want to feel an intimate connection. We might want tenderness. We might want passion. For some of us, it's a place to really get into our bodies and out of our minds. For some of us, we feel validated. I could go on and on about this list. Whatever your reasons for wanting sexual connection, if all of the attention is going on particular techniques, moves, tips, tricks that are about getting to a climax, and you're not actually in your own body, sensing, listening, feeling to the myriad sensations and all of the experiences that are happening along the way to a possible climax, you are missing so much of it. Our bodies are wired sensitively for all sorts of pleasure, for intensity, whether you like that to come in the form of the softest touches or the hardest ones, that doesn't matter. What matters is actually cultivating a practice of being really present within yourself. And then learning how to be present with whoever you are sharing your experience with. And the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs of a sexual experience are a natural part of that. Again, there's nothing wrong, negative, bad when I say a low. A lot of us have gotten the story that we have to have sex like this. A constant upward trajectory to our climax. Then once we're there, we kind of fall off the other side. But for most of us, if we're really having a satisfying sexual encounter that lasts for anything more than a few minutes, we're kind of moving like this, right? Gradually making our way up, but there's little plateaus in the middle. We might coast at a particular cadence for a while, then pick back up, dip back down again. And really understanding and embracing that as not only just like, yeah, this is the way it is, but also this is a wonderful part of what we get to experience. You open yourself up to so many more moments, so many more possibilities for ways to feel really gratified and satisfied in your connection. It's also a great opportunity for creativity. Bodies can come together in so many ways, and sex really and truly is what we define it as. So, that could be for you a really sensual, delicious massage. It could be an impact session. It could be making out. It could be oral. It could be intercourse and penetration of some sort. But any and all of that is equally valid. There's not actually a hierarchy. That is a cultural construct. It's a script that you were handed, and you don't actually have to continue to follow it. Instead, let go of the goal orientation, let go of putting your orgasm on a pedestal or intercourse on a pedestal. And I invite you to get curious and creative about all the ways that you really enjoy being in your sexual expression and inviting more of your erotic nature in. So, what do I mean when I talk about that? Sexuality is a facet of eroticism, but eroticism is more about being vital and passionate and alive and engaged in your senses and your body, the thing that truly we are made for. And a lot of the way that we live our lives, the cultural scripts, the conditioning, the circumstances have separated us from that true nature, from everything from the way most of us were brought up in grade school, sit still, pay attention, to being in front of screens constantly, not moving our bodies as much, feeling shallow breath instead of deep breath. All of these things that have become very common for most modern humans disconnect us from the truth of our erotic nature. And one of the powerful things that you could do to take that back, to really form that connection newly, is to let your sexual encounters, and this could be you, it could be you with a lover or many lovers, however you're doing it. You can let those encounters be playgrounds for experimentation, creativity, sensuality, deep listening through the body and through the words too, to form connections that feel really delightful and get you into that place of more expansive, creative vibrancy. That's your life force energy. So take it from me. I literally have spent time with thousands of people over the years, guiding them toward more gratifying experiences. And focusing on your orgasm is the last thing that is going to really make your sex life better. Letting that go, again, they're not bad. You can have them. I'm all for them. But letting that go as a goal and having the goal be, how much pleasure can I receive? How many different ways can I find? Pathways to my pleasure are available. That is what is going to end up being more satisfying. If you like what you hear, please make sure you're subscribed, because I've got more pearls of wisdom coming at you on the regular, and I really look forward to learning together. Bye.